Hey guys, it's Maymay, and today we're doing something super fun with our Memento Dewdrop inks. Now, as I tell you all the time, I'm always inspired by people on Instagram doing things in their craft that is not always card related. And this time I was inspired by someone using kind of a puff paint in a bottle. And if I can find the video, I'll share it. I cannot remember when I saw it, but I'll do my best to get it shared for you guys. But we're going to make something meowy cute with these guys. So let's get started. Now, the shape of these pads make them perfect for us to make some little kitty cats. Just wait till you see this happen. What I'm going to do for my project to start with is I want to use 3 colors of ink and my black ink. It'll come into play in just a little bit. But I want to use a light, a medium, and a dark. And you can kind of pick pretty much any color here. We're going to play with color too. If you want to see it done in kind of brighter colors, stick around to the end. I'm going to do that too. But this one I'm going to call my light, this is going to be my medium, and this is going to be my dark. So those are the ones we're going to use. And I'm going to use some cardstock that's called Not Your Mama's. This is Brutus Monroe 130 pound cardstock. And it's not so much for the poundage that I want it, but for the slick and for how well it will hold up to the moisture of my ink pad. Because I want to be able to use as much ink as I want, so I need a cardstock that won't really warp or give from the moisture. All right, let's talk about how to do this. So you want to start with your lightest color in the back. If you've ever stamped image on top of image before, you know the lightest one in the back gives you the dimension because the dark colors will ink on top of the light, and that's what we're going to play with here. Now to make your kitty cat, do you see the point of its ear right there? That's the point. All right, you're going to place this onto your cardstock. You don't want to do it straight up. You don't want his little ear straight up. You want to bring it out just a little bit. So I'm going to turn it out and I'm going to place it down. And as I pull down, I'm going to kind of go in. You don't really have to go in a super lot, but I just want to kind of go in, okay? Now I want to make his second ear, but I want to show you something. You don't match it up exactly. You don't put them right next to each other. You want to give it a tiny bit of space to give your kitty his little forehead. So I'm going to turn my ink out this time the same direction I did the last. Place it down, drag, and kind of come in. Are you starting to see the kitty appear? Here's where he really appears. Now we're going to use this edge of our ink pad, and we're going to create a little forehead here and drag. And this is going to create our outside shape of our kitty. Now we're not done. Wait till you see the finishing touches. It really does make him look super cute. Now don't we need kind of a set of kitties? Is it 3 a set? We need a group of kitties. So what I'm going to do here, I'm going to use my darker one first. This is my darkest color. And I'm going to come out here to this side. And this is very much what the person did on Instagram. They did their little puff paint points and drug it with like a credit card and did 3 of them. And it was really cute. So I'm going to do the same. So again, we're going to create another one. Same thing. Press it down. Pull it down. Now, I'm not too concerned about his ear going off the side. You will know this is a kitty when we're done. And it'll make sense that his little ear hangs off the page. And now let's do this one. Same thing. We're going to point over here and pull. And then we're going to give some space, point and pull, and then give it a forehead. And if you don't quite get your forehead up there, you can just lift it up until it gets there. And that's one reason I wanted to use this cardstock, because I can play and give it a lot of ink. Let me go a little higher on this little guy. Just a tiny bit. All right, now let's make it really look like 3 kitty cats. Let's use our tuxedo black. From our stamp set called Holiday Delivery, I'm going to use that little heart right there in the top center. And this is going to be our kitty nose, okay? So I have this block double loaded with another stamp. I'll show you that stamp in just a second, but here's my heart. I'm going to ink up my heart and apply this little heart to the little face of the kitty to make it a nose. Just like so. Now, if you make your kitty bigger or smaller, just adjust the size of your nose. And the noses don't have to be in the same place on each one because that's not how kitties are, you know. And here's what really brings them to life. Are you ready? Whiskers. We're going to I'm just using a jelly roll pen, and I'm just going to sit my pen down and flick it out next to its nose to give it little whiskers. And this, to me, really brings this guy to life. You guys, I have been making these like crazy. This is like my fourth or 5th one to play with, and I just think this is so fun. Now the only thing I haven't done is played with color, so I want to do some bright kitties in just a second. We'll do that one too. All right, we pulled a stamp set from the vault. This is called Heads and Tails, and we have vaulted this set, but many of you guys have it If you would like for us to bring it back, we'll be happy to. It's perfect for this little situation here. And I'm going to use several images from here, actually sentiments from here. And so this one says Friends Forever. And I'm going to go back to that tuxedo black ink. I'm going to ink that one up. Just like so. I could be friends forever with these guys. They look so cute. Y'all, they don't look mischievous or like they're going to steal anything off the counter or anything, do they? They look real happy right now. It's funny, this week Amber's been telling me stories about her cat. And her cat is stealing her bread off her counter. It's hilarious. She's like, I have no idea why, but she keeps stealing it. Your possum down there, and this one that was double loaded says meow. And we'll put that one right there. Look how cute this is. And watch how fast this makes a card. If you need a card to head out the door with, grab a pre-made card base. This is a craft colored one. We'll fold it and crease it. And then I'm just going to pop this guy up on some foam. Look how thick that Not Your Mama's is. It holds up really well to this. You know, anytime you're doing an ink dragging situation, that's a good place to use your Not Your Mama's, because we tend to oversaturate the page with our ink. Because it's part of the technique. But this cardstock will hold it really well for that. All right, let's peel these little guys off. All right, I've got my foam on the back, and then we'll put this little guy down. Look how cute that is. Perfect little card. That's one. Look at this one. There's one I was practicing on there. And then I even did this little practice. I haven't put on a card base yet, but I will. But how cute is that? And let's do it in some bright colors. I just want to play. So I think my granddaughters would love little pink and purple kitties. So let's try that. Let's use the lightest one, and I'll do it in the back. Matter of fact, I kind of want to turn it and go this way this time and see what we get. Let's just play. So let's make our tall, light colored kitty in the back. For some reason, I got these guys kind of leaning in, and I'm okay with that. They look kind of cute. This guy on the end might have been too dark of a purple. Maybe not. I might use a lighter color the next time I did it. And now let's do their whiskers. And let's do some little sentiments. There's our little bright colored kitties on its card base. And I think this is the perfect card for a kitty lover. You heard what I did there. If you think this card is perfect, give it a thumbs up. Y'all know that if I can learn how to ink drag a weenie dog, my life will be complete, right? So there we go. I hope you guys enjoyed this as much as I did. This is super fun. The challenge is when you see other things being done out there, other crafts being done, see how you can mix it using your products and materials that you have in your craft room. You just never know what you might come up with. Thanks so much for being here. Don't forget to subscribe, and until next time, bye now.